There is a fireplace in my dorm room. Hello Taylor and viewers. So today I want to talk to you about something that bothers me a lot. Every single semester I've ever had at college, this has been something that has just irked me beyond any explanation. It bothers me so much. The cost of textbooks. It is my first week here at Regents American University, and it's kind of what you call syllabus week in college, where you get all of the syllabi for your classes, you understand kind of what you're doing, and you get the textbook list. Okay, that's good, right? That's smart. I just went to the bookstore here on campus to get the books that I need for one of my classes this afternoon, and I went to get the required reading, which has 2 textbooks, and then there's 4 more textbooks that are like suggested reading that you don't necessarily have to buy, but like they'll really help you with a class, so you pretty much should buy them unless you want to fail. One of the textbooks, one of them, was £60. That's like almost $100 just for one of them. Just one textbook. They did not have any of the other textbooks on this list in the store, which means they would have had to order it, so then I would have had to pay for the book on top of paying for the shipping for the book and the order fee. That's just one class. So that's probably like, what? I'm assuming most textbooks are like $100 each, so that's like $600 for one class. One class, $600. I have this theater class. I didn't even want to look at the prices for this one because, you know, theater people get money wherever they can, charging you $12 for a drink, thing of candy. There are 3 required textbooks in this class. And my professor was like, one of them is reading, but 2 of them are like, you know, those tabletop books. I want you to get them because they have good pictures. Do you know how much those coffee table books cost? They're like the ones that are like this big and have the really big colorful pictures. They're so expensive. There's so much money. That is literally what the internet was invented for. I'm convinced. To look at those pictures so you didn't have to buy the goddamn books. And then there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 suggested reading books on top of the 3 that are required. What? And then I have an international and human rights law class. I need a law textbook. Yeah, law textbooks are so expensive, and they just repeat the same thing over, and you have to read them like a million times to even kind of understand what they're saying. That's gonna suck. That's probably like almost $200 because it's a law textbook, and they think they're better than everybody else. I'm just joking. If you're a law student, don't hate me. Your books are really expensive. And I'm taking a class, literally taking a class that is, we watch documentaries and analyze them. And I need a book that the bookstore does not have. So I need to order it. And then there's like a list of the entire page and a half of recommended reading for that one. I'm just watching movies. Why do I need so many books? Why is this a thing? Why? College is so expensive already, especially here. I'm in London. You don't have to pay for college here, right? Right? You don't have to pay for college, so why are your books so expensive? Maybe that's why, because you don't have to pay for them, so they expect you to pay for it someplace else. But this college here that I'm at right now is a private university, so the people here who are here from the UK are probably really rich because they chose to go to a private university instead of going to college for free, so they probably assume that they have money. I don't have money. This is not a thing that I have. And in America, it's just the same thing. You spend so much money on textbooks. It cost me almost $60,000 to go to Pace, about. And then I have to spend another few $100s on textbooks. Why? Why? Why is that a thing? Why can't you just give it to me for free? There's no way it costs $100 to make a textbook. I refuse to believe that. I refuse to believe that. How much are you spending? Where is all that profit going? Why do you take it out on us, the students who are trying to learn? I am so frustrated right now. I was not anticipating spending a lot of money on books this semester because I would like to travel, because that's what you do when you go abroad, and now I have to spend a few $100s on textbooks that currently I don't have in my bank account because I'm waiting for Pace to stop being a jackass and release my loan so I actually have money to do things. Oh, I'm so angry. I think that there should be a rule that textbooks can't be more than $20 because this is ridiculous. Because I'm pretty sure high school textbooks are the same way, and the school has to provide those, so you spend all of this money buying this textbook that they make over and over and over again every year with new editions that has like a sentence changed, and they're just spending all of this money when there can be so many other ways for that money to be allocated, and so many other ways for students to use that money. And it's such a messed up system. I get very frustrated when it comes to schooling and the allocation of money in universities and high schools because, especially in the United States, they treat education like a privilege when it should be something that everybody can have. And I get very annoyed and very frustrated, so I'm ranting into a video camera because that's apparently what you do on YouTube. I'm so angry. I'm so angry. Taylor, I know that you probably are also spending a lot of money on textbooks because we're in college and that's what happens and that's what you do. So I hope you don't have to spend all of this money. And if any of you viewers or Taylor yourself have any tips for me on how to save money on textbooks. Normally when I'm in the States, I order them off of Amazon or something. Is that a thing here? I have to check. Oh no. This is so frustrating. They don't even have any secondhand copies in the bookstore. Like, I'm so annoyed. Ugh. Taylor, hopefully you're having a better time with this than I am. And I'm letting out my rage currently. It's raging. Just let it out. And I'm gonna walk out and I'm gonna be fine. I'm gonna go spend the day outside because it's like 80 degrees in London. Hello, what is that? That's not normal. I was expecting it to rain. It hasn't rained once since I got to college. So I'm digging that. And I'm gonna go enjoy that weather before my afternoon class. So, Taylor, I will see you tomorrow. Bye, guys!